number one business radio. It's the midday news. My name is Regina Agada. Suspected cultists have killed 2 persons in Rivers and Akwa Ibom states. The one killed in Umudioga Umuha Council in Rivers was beheaded. It was identified as Alex Umezurike, commander of the Area Security Planning and Advisory Committee. He was said to have been shot many times before his attackers killed and beheaded him with a machete. Athletics guru and former president of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, Evangelist Solomon Ogba, has assured Nigerians that Team Nigeria will truly win medals at the ongoing Tokyo Olympics. Nigerians, however, have expressed worry about the spate of defeats handed to their athletes in the different sports already decided. Sports like table tennis, taekwondo, badminton have seen Nigerian athletes kicked out, thereby raising fears that the chances of the remaining ones are slim. The Islamic movement in Nigeria leader Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaky and his wife Zinat got freedom on Wednesday. Justice Gideon Kurada of the Kaduna State High Court discharged and acquitted them of culpable homicide and unlawful assembly, among other criminal charges for which they have been standing trial since December 2018. The IMN, also known as the Shiite leader, was arrested following a clash between his followers and the convoy of the immediate past chief of army staff, Lieutenant General Taku Buratai, in Zaria in December 2015. The court has fixed the Wednesday for ruling in the no-case submission filed against Sheikh El-Zakzaky. The federal government and Twitter have begun talks toward lifting the suspension of the microblogging platform. A source in the presidency confirmed the development. The source, who pleaded to not be named, said the suspension will be lifted when all the issues have been resolved. The source also confirmed to the Nation newspaper that the engagement between the federal government and the Twitter management has commenced, and the suspension will be lifted when issues have been properly trashed out. The federal government is losing millions of naira as tax from revenue generated yearly from the lottery and games industry. The Minister of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs, Senator George Akume, said this. Akume, who stated this in Lagos at the first National Gaming Conference hosted by the National Lottery Regulatory Commission, expressed concern that for 10 years the government was realizing only 1 billion naira yearly from the industry when other countries were recording billions of dollars as revenue. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, yesterday described the International Energy Agency postulations, which include the stoppage of investments in new fossil fuel supply after 2021, as catastrophic to the world. OPEC Secretary General Dr. Mohamed Sanusi Barakindo lamented at the environmental, social, and governance of the global energy industry criteria were being written without the consideration of the developing countries' unique situation. Galaxy Blackbone, GBB, Nigeria, and Zadara, United States-based global cloud computing infrastructure provider, yesterday sealed a partnership deal to provide reliable, efficient, and cost-effective cloud services to ministries, departments, and agencies, as well as our private sector. Speaking at the Galaxy Backbone and Zadara webinar, the Managing Director, CEO, Professor Mohamed Bello Abubakar, said the deal was meant to strengthen the agency's presence in delivering cloud services that will be beneficial to the unique needs of the public and private organizations across Nigeria. The federal government is set to release 36 billion naira to states as part of measures to curb the rising COVID-19 cases and prevent the third wave of the virus. The Benue State Commissioner for Health and Human Resources, Joseph Ngbia, who disclosed this in an interview with one of Punch newspaper correspondents, stated that the federal government promised to release the funds before the end of the month. Ngbia also indicated that the state commissioners for health would meet next week with the Presidential Steering Committee on COVID and the Federal Minister of Health officials. The Naira slumped further to 523 to $1 at the parallel market on Wednesday, a day after the Central Bank of Nigeria stopped the allocation of foreign exchange to bureau de change operators in the country. The Naira, which exchanged to the dollar at 503 on Monday, fell to 505 on Tuesday, few hours after the CBN announced it would no longer sell forex to the BDCs and stopped the approval of new licenses to the operators. According to NigeriaBDCs.com, the official website of the BDCs, the dollar was bought at 515 and sold at 523 on Wednesday. At the investors and exporters forex window, the Naira hit a high of 413 to a dollar, but closed at 411 naira 60 kobo to a dollar. The CBN, however, maintained the official rate of 410 naira 16 kobo to a dollar on its website. This is the media news. Good afternoon. My name is Regina Agada.